Alright, hi guys. I'm just going to do a little video showing you some of my upgrades on my Glock 19. This is a second generation Glock 19 and it never was upgraded in the 90s when they made all those upgrades to Glock, so it has all original parts in it. If you look on the inside here, you can see that all the trigger parts are black. That's how they used to come, single pin frame. But I left that trigger in there. I like that trigger. We'll start off with first upgrade. I put this plug in. It's a tactical lanyard plug. It has a little screw with an Allen wrench head right there that goes into the lanyard loop hole that's on the grip. But then you got a little steel bar right there so that you can put your lanyard on, and it fills that hole up. So then you don't have that big ass butthole in your gun. The next thing I upgraded is, if you can see this, it's shining. I had a steel pin that was about this long that perfectly fit in there tight, so I replaced the factory plastic pin with this steel one. So now I got two steel pins. So there's that. Put that aside. Put this up here. The next thing that I upgraded, you can see this is the old guide rod and recoil spring. They come apart. It's not a captured design. This is a plastic guide rod, and I upgraded it with a steel guide rod, captured a recoil spring. So upgraded that. That part was like, let's see here. That part was, it was like 30 bucks. And this tactical pistol lanyard, whatever it's called here, was, if I can find it here, $18. $18. Then we'll go, this is the old back plate for the back of the slide, and it's plastic, and I replaced it with this aluminum one. As you can see, I had to do a little bit of grinding because it wasn't, it wouldn't go on. Once you had this on the slide wouldn't go on the pistol, on the frame, because these little notches here weren't the right size, so I had to file them to fit, which is fine, because then I know that it fits perfectly. And actually this aluminum back plate weighs less than this plastic frame, or plastic back plate. So put that one aside, and this aluminum back plate here is like 15 bucks. Then you got your safety, your striker safety plunger here. This is the stock one that came with this Glock when it was made in 1989. It was never upgraded. I upgraded it to a titanium striker safety plunger. Makes it smoother. The only thing is that they're not exactly the same shape. The smaller part in this little barbell looking thing is actually, there's more of it on this part than there is on this part. But so when you put this in, if you don't put a titanium firing pin in, striker pin, then it doesn't like it very much. But and this part right here was $22. Put that one aside. And then here's the stock steel striker. This fucker weighs a lot, and this is actually the spring that came with this titanium striker. This the spring that came with the titanium striker actually is it's a little tougher. It's more tension than the spring that I had in here. Even though the spring that I had in here is longer, the stock spring had less tension. so I kept that one in because it makes the trigger pull a lot smoother and lighter. And this when you buy the titanium striker, it comes with only the striker and the spring. You have to use your cups, your spring cups, and this little sleeve here that come with your Glock, which was fine. It's real easy to change those out. There's a lot of videos about it, so I won't really go into it. But this titanium striker, you know, not only are these parts stronger, but they're also more corrosive resistant, and it's lighter. So that makes your shooting time, like from the time you pull the trigger to the time it fires, this will cut the time in half. So that just equals you know, more accuracy and all that shit. But this striker is $100 for a titanium striker. So we'll put this aside, and now we'll just reassemble it. So take my little extractor here. Oh, forgetting a step. Put my plunger in first. All these pieces just go back together just like it did before. I'll slide this in here. And that. And when you go to put this on the back here, get my little tool here, push that. Snaps on just like the normal one. You can see, like in the sunlight, it's a different color barely, but this is also one of the old frames with the old finish. The new frames probably match that color a little bit better, but you can't even tell otherwise. Put the barrel in. On this captured spring here, guide rod deal, it's got like an Allen wrench screw in it. You want to put that towards the front. Just put that in there like that. The only thing is, when you put this back together, you know, it still slides. See, easy. You can put it right back on there, no problem. But if you don't want to bang up your back plate, you can see that kind of scratched it a little bit. You want to put it in there slowly, kind of wiggle it back and forth. Then it goes on there. The trigger pull is way better, way lighter, it's way smoother. And I probably lightened the gun up a little bit, you know, replace this heavy part with a lighter part, replace the heavier striker with a lighter part. You know, I did add this, and I'm not sure what the difference in weight is between this and the other one, but if anything, it still weighs the same, but it's way more reliable, more accurate now that I made those upgrades to it. So yeah, that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.